Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar and I'm going to demonstrate how to configure IBM Cloud Cost and Asset Management and use it. IBM Cloud Cost and Asset Management is a multi-cloud cost optimization solution on IBM Cloud Private. So we have successfully launched the Cost and Asset Management application UI. Let's get started. The first step to access the cost and asset management to add a service provider. So let's add a Amazon Web Service Provider. Select. The user has to provide the access credentials and then click connect. The account information has been saved. Now the user has to add the asset account related to this billing account. The user has to provide the access credentials for accessing the asset and then click connect access account. The account information has been saved now. Now the user can start analyzing. Click Analyze Accounts. First, the credentials will be validated. Click Proceed. The account analysis started. The analysis would take some time based on the amount of data available for that particular asset account. The data has been ingested and the data analysis completed successfully. Now let us go and review that in the cost dashboard. The cost dashboard gives the user the cost versus budget graph. So currently we have not defined any budgetary unit. That's why it's just showing the cost. Let's go and define the budgetary units. Click Budgetary Units. Assign a new budget. Select the budgetary unit name. Enter the description and provide the budget amount. The amount added as an annual budget are equally split for the 12 months. But the user has the option to modify the values for specific months. Click Save. The budgetary unit has been successfully saved. Let's go back to the cost dashboard. So the user can use cost versus budget graph to compare the cost with the budget and view trends and forecast cost. The user can use the cost versus budget graph to see the increase in the cost of the resources or decrease in the cost of the resources. The user will be able to select a particular month and get the snapshot of information of a particular month. And here the red filled circle indicates the cost is over the budget. The cost versus budget graph has the information for 14 months, 12 previous months, the historic data plus the previous completed month and the current month. The forecast information is shown in a blue unfurled circle and it is connected with dots from the previous month. And the cost versus budgetary unit donut chart provides the information, allows the user to compare the cost with a specific asset account. The dark green part of the donut chart indicates the highest priced asset account. Clicking that applies the local filter across for that particular asset account across all the graphs in the dashboard. So the amount which is there inside, it is specific to this particular asset account. And we can see the changes has been applied across all the graphs in this particular dashboard. Clicking again removes the filter. So now the amount which is available in the middle is applicable to all the assets. And the cost versus category donut chart allows the user to compare the cost with the specific category. The dark pink chart indicates the highest cost category. Selecting that again applies the local filter across all the graphs in the cost dashboard. Clicking it again removes the filter. And the cost billing account provides the information about the different billing accounts. In our case, we have only one account configured. So that's why we are seeing only one billing account. And the invoice line items tables has the list of all the invoice line items. To get more information about an invoice line item, select the particular invoice. More information on a particular invoice item, click the particular item. Click the properties to see the properties of the invoice line item. And click the associated cost to see the cost associated with the invoice line item. And the user have the option to download the invoice line item details in a CSV file. The arrow mark in this cost indicates the cost has increased for this month of August. Similarly, the assets arrow mark indicates the number of assets have been increased, and it indicates the percentage. It increased by 41%. Cost has increased by 10%. And the 0% issues indicates there are no new issues in this current month. The CSV file has been downloaded. The user will be able to get the invoice line items in a CSV file like this. Let us review the assets dashboard. The size of the box indicates the cost of the asset, and the color indicates the utilization. So this will help the user in understanding the utilization of the various assets. And the cost versus asset type donut chart provides the information on the cost based on the asset type. The dark green part of the donut chart highlights the highest cost asset type. Clicking the dark green section of the donut chart applies the local filter across all the other graphs in the assets dashboard. Clicking it again removes the filters applied. The user will be able to see the information of the assets in a specific region by selecting that region. So the filter is applied to all the graphs in the asset dashboard. The assets table shows the information about the different assets. To get more information on an asset, select that asset. For a specific asset, you can see the cost over time information. You'll be able to see the issues over time and then the utilization over time. Now let us review the policies dashboard. The policies dashboard helps the user to understand the issues trend, whether the issues are increasing or whether they are decreasing. The issues by policy category, policies table provides a list of issues based on the different policies. The issues by policy category provides the information about the different issues based on the different policy categories. Selecting a specific policy category provides the user information about the issues specific to that category. The issues table lists all the issues. To find more information about an issue, that issue. It gives more information about a specific issue. Again, the user will be able to download the issues in a CSV file. Let's review the existing policy settings. Policy settings. The cost and asset management provides 4 policy settings: underutilized assets, utilization drop of assets, age of assets, and the overutilized assets. The user will be able to modify the policy settings based on the requirement. Now let us review the Insights dashboard. The Insights dashboard provides the recommendations. Currently, it is supported only for the AWS accounts. It provides 3 donut charts. The savings dashboards provides the information about the savings the user can achieve by considering the recommendations provided by the cost and asset management. So you can view the savings based on the recommendations and based on the service type and based on the asset type. Similarly, the donut chart provides information about the number of assets which have the risk. Again, this can be viewed based on the recommendation, based on the service, and then based on the asset type. Similarly, the donut chart provides information about the cost occurring due to these assets. So it can be again viewed based on by the recommendation, by service, and by the asset type. User will be able to select a specific recommendation and see why it is recommended and what is the action the user need to take. So the action is shut down the virtual machine immediately and consider for termination. And the reason for that recommendation is virtual machine's utilization is very low. Another important capability provided by the cost and asset management is the tags. The tags allows the assets to be categorized together. Cost and asset management provides support for the provider tags as well as it allows the user to create custom tags. For creating a custom tag, click Add New Tag, provide the tag key and provide the value for that. And then click Save New Tag. A new tag has been created successfully. So now let us apply this tag to the assets. So the tag can be applied to individual assets or it can be applied in a bulk. Let's do the bulk tagging. Search for the tag and then apply tag. So the new tag which we have created has been applied to all the assets which we have selected. Also, cost and asset management allows the user to specify a specific tag key as a favorite tag key. Add new favorite keys. In this way, it will allow the users to customize the donut chart. Now the user will be able to customize the donut chart by specifying the tag key. The users will be able to apply the global filter by selecting the filters. They will be able to apply the filter based on the budgetary unit asset account, service providers, the billing account. Click Apply Filters and the filters are applied. It's applicable across all the dashboards. The cost and asset management provides support to multiple service providers. Settings, provider accounts. Click Add Accounts. The cost and asset management supports Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Amazon Web Service, software which is called as IBM Cloud, and it even supports the private clouds. So currently cost and asset management provides support to collect the data from the vSphere. Cost and asset management provides a vSphere data collector using which the user will be able to extract the data from the vSphere. To analyze the private cloud data, the first step is the user has to do the private cloud registration. They have to provide the basic information like the location of the asset and the region code and the service category. And then they will be able to upload the data. Click Manual Upload. Here the user will be able to download the vSphere data collector from here. The vSphere data collector has scripts which helps the user in extracting the data from the vSphere. So the README and the rate card README provides information on how to use the scripts. When the data has been extracted, the user will be able to upload the data and then analyze. In this demo, you have seen how to and configure cost and asset management and explore the various features of cost and asset management. Thanks for watching the demo.